McDonald's continuously tells this story that if you buy one of their franchises, you will be successful. You will be very wealthy. But for many Black franchise owners, that dream didn't just fall short, it collapsed. During the 1960s and 70s, McDonald's wanted to expand their markets, except they already expanded all in the suburban areas, and the only areas that were really left were the predominantly Black areas, the urban areas. And also at this time, civil rights organizations were coming for McDonald's neck for not allowing Black people to own a McDonald's as well. A lot of Black communities started realizing that they're extracting money from us but not reinvesting it by allowing Black people to own a franchise as well. Instantly, they wanted to recruit Black franchise owners to stop receiving the backlash that they were receiving. It was framed as inclusion and opportunity, but in reality, they just really wanted to say, oh, look, this is a Black franchise. A Black franchise owner owns this McDonald's. The company just wanted to be able to say this store is Black owned. One of the most important variables was the location. McDonald's gets to pick the location that the store gets to be in. This determines how much traffic you get. This determines about, the area that you're in. This determines labor costs, security, how safe the area is, and long-term viability. Multiple investigations and lawsuits followed a pattern that white franchise owners get the suburban areas. They get the areas with most traffic. They get areas that are safe. They get areas with higher customer spending. I do not believe that this is just a coinky dink. No fucking bitch. No, it's not. I've already talked about redlining and how these fast food companies, particularly also McDonald's, profited off of that. Go watch that fucking video. I also have another video on McDonald's. You guys scroll all the way back. This is a fucking pattern. Black franchise owners were placed in low-income areas, like crime areas, and locations with declining foot traffic. Basically, stores that were already underperforming. These are not equal opportunities. Black franchises weren't just running restaurants, they were trying to balance systematic risks that McDonald's already knew that they were gonna fucking be in. Black franchise owners repeatedly reported higher operating costs across the board. Rent was higher than the revenue that they were making. Inspections were stricter and penalties were enforced faster, if that makes sense, compared to the suburban white-owned stores. Because in these white-owned stores, they got extensions, more time to fix their issues. They got support when margins dipped. When their store struggled, McDonald's said, okay, this is just poor management. But of course, the company never wanted to acknowledge the environment that McDonald's purposely put them in. Of course, they wouldn't do that because they purposely put them there so they can fucking fail. It's like when you come to somebody and they place your business in a certain area and they know damn well that business is not going to make that much fucking money, but you're going to have to end up selling it back to me and I get my money motherfucking back. It's like a give it to you and then I yoink that shit back. That shit is mad nasty. Black franchise owners basically reported that they felt pressured to give in to these new renovations that McDonald's wanted when their cash flow could not even support these new renovations that obviously they already fucking talked about with McDonald's. Failure to comply became a violation. Meanwhile, white franchise owners get financing flexibility, phased upgrades, and they're allowed to have delays. Black franchises were often given ultimatums, like renovate now or lose the store, babe. These owners are already operating off of low margins. This often led them to debt. Once debt entered the picture, McDonald's had leverage. The franchise carries the risk, and McDonald's gets its money back regardless. McDonald's earns money through rent, advertising fees, and royalty. So even when a store struggles, they still receive that money regardless. If the franchise fails entirely, McDonald's just takes the store back, renovate it, and resell it to another owner, and the cycle repeats itself. Corporation itself loses nothing. In many cases, black franchises described feeling like placeholders, used to stabilize difficult locations, then removed once the land or market improved. In the 2010s, the impact of these problems became impossible to ignore. Black franchises declined rapidly, as a lot of black store owners who owned a McDonald's dropped from what they had like 377 to dropping to 200. So that's a large number, nigga. Black franchise owners lost a lot. They lost money, they lost labor, lost savings, they lost their business. So they alleged racial discrimination in store placement, higher operating costs, unequal access to growth opportunities, targeted removals. McDonald's, of course, denied wrongdoing, but in 2023, the company agreed to $33.5 million settlement. Of course, the company itself felt no fucking guilt. There's a reason why they paid millions of dollars. Basically, McDonald's played the fucking game. It might have been legal on paper, but they did people real fucking dirty. A lot of black franchise dirty. Because they were structurally biased. Racially biased. Because obviously they did those things for a reason, right? Because they're black. Yeah. Like I already said, McDonald's loves to paint, like, they love to cater to black people. They love to put black people in commercials, but in reality, we could see through the commercials how they really think of black people by making them look stereotypes in their commercials. They put black franchise owners in these poor lit areas, in these areas where they're not going to really make that much money, where areas where they need constant renovations, areas where the security is really fucking bad, areas where the crime rate is high as fuck. McDonald's loves to quietly stack the odds against black people. In public, McDonald's loves to try to make it seem like, oh yeah, we're all for black people. Yeah, we want to help you out. We want to give you this good food. Yeah. It's weird, especially when they would take black commercials and put them only in urban areas and not cross that over to white suburban areas. They do not want white suburban areas to ever see a black person enjoying or look like they're enjoying a McDonald's meal when they're fucking stereotyping them. Like, weird ass shit like that. They gained long-term profits from doing this to black people. Also gained public legitimacy. This story isn't unique to McDonald's. It reflects a broader pattern in corporate America. Recruit marginalized owners for optics, place them in higher risk positions, offer less support, blame them when the systems fail, retain the profits. McDonald's is just low-key just mad fucking shiesty because McDonald's sold a dream and then charged black franchises for believing in it. So how many other corporations ran the same playbook and got away with it? I fucking wonder. But we'll find out soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next clown video.